Hello and welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup, where we cover LPL Week 2, Day 2. Yeah, it's Week 2, Day 2. LGD and JDG gave us a series where Top and Team World Elite, otherwise Team We, did what we thought would happen. So, this series, I go over the games because who got up to watch LGD and JDG? Not many, I imagine. So, I give you a vibe of what happened, go through the play-by-play, a lot quicker than a highlight video and definitely quicker than the VOD. Um, Giving you the key moments and timestamps to the nearest minute. So if you want to go back and watch something for yourself, you can. Game 1, LGD would open it up by getting a kill in mid at 3 minutes and then going bot lane at 5, which gave them prio to take a mountain early on in the game. LGD's MO in this game was take Drakes, and they sure did. 12 minutes, JDG would get a kill in the river, so between 5 and 12 minutes, we had no kills. LGD taking Infernal, and then at 15 minutes, laning phase ends with LGD up 2-1. Gold is tied, but LGD have 2 Drakes. During laning phase, LGD attempted 3 gank dives, roams. What I consider to be a gank, a dive, or a roam is when a player officially goes into the lane to make an outnumbered situation and commits to it. And success is getting a kill that is not offset by another. So 1 for 1 wouldn't count as a successful gank, dive, or roam to me. Just in making it as basic as possible. Obviously, if you count summoners and you count wave management, gold, things like that, there's a winner and a loser, but we're not getting that technical. So, LGD 1 for 3, JDG 0 for 1 in the first 15 minutes of this game. LGD go to Ocean Soul point in 18 minutes, getting 2 kills. And then at 20 minutes, it's still only 4-1 LGD. They have a slight 1.5k gold lead, and Shadow is 1-0-3. So Shadow on the Viego, 100% KP by this point. JDG taking Ocean, and then at 25 minutes, the kill drought ends. So once again, we had another drought between 18 and 25 minutes where there are no kills. JDG getting a fight 2-0 to be able to take a Baron and cut the gold deficit to only 1k. However, Fearness in top was really causing a problem for JDG. His Fiora was extremely good in game 1, not so much in game 2, but in game 1 was really good. Got ahead, and then at 29 minutes was knocking on the door of JDG. So they had to defend top lane on 2 separate occasions, and also at the same time were able to take the Ocean. So, it was okay because they come out the Ocean, they come out with a couple kills, but the Baron ended up being useless for them. After the Baron's done, JDG has a slight 1k gold lead. They're up 5-4 in kills, and Hope is 3-1-1. 31 minutes, though, LGD would turn the game in the jungle 5-1. Fearness with a triple, Shadow with a double. This set up Baron, a 4k lead, and then they would end with the Baron through mid 5-1. Asum, I'm not going to go with assume. Asum had a double as well as Fearness. It's not assume, it's not Asum. So Assam, I don't know. Double kill for him. He was playing for Eric, who was the LGD. I believe Eric was the LGD AD carry in spring. So nice to see that they went with someone different and they had success in game 1. On the power play, LGD 1 for 1, ending on it. JDG 0 for 1, did not end on the Baron. Game 2, JDG would respond, a very, very slow early game where they took a Hex Tech, and First Blood would come at 11 minutes of 1 for 1 in mid. JDG then taking Infernal. They dive top at 14 minutes, and then at 15 minutes start really taking a lead in bot 3-2. At this time, laning phase would end. JDG up 5-3 and 4.5k gold at 16 minutes. During laning phase, LGD were 0 for 1 on an attempt to make a play. JDG 1 for 1. JDG go to Mountain Soul Point in 17 minutes, getting 2 kills. And then at 19 minutes are able to win a Rift Herald fight 4-2. LGD, Jesus Christmas, I'm talking too fast. At 19 minutes, JDG are able to win a fight for the Rift Herald 4-2. Kanavi and 369 both with doubles. 369 ends up being MVP despite the struggles in game 1. Game 2, he was really good. In game 3, he was very good. So 20 minutes, JDG get a pick, and then they win a fight in mid 4-1 at 21 minutes. Kanavi with a double. This gave them a 16-6 lead and a 10K gold lead at 22 minutes, which is pretty much insurmountable. Missing 0-2 and 14 on the Braum at this time. At 23 minutes, JDG would end in mid 4-0. Hope and Kanavi with doubles. Neither team gets a power play. Game 3. So Set versus Gwen and top. 369 was able to get the first 20 CS in this lane. He had a 20-0 lead before the wave crashed, and Fearness was able to get 13, but off of just the first couple levels, he was already up 7 CS, and he would gap him. A slow game once again, though. LGD taking a Hex Tech before First Blood coming at 7 minutes, where they get a kill in the river. JDG would then outplay a bot dive at 8 minutes, 2 for 1, missing with both. And then JDG would dive top twice at 9 minutes and 11 minutes, both being successful. The second one going 3 for 1, Yagao with the double. This would end the laning phase with JDG up 6-3, 3.5k gold, Hope 2-1 and 4 at 12 minutes. During laning phase, JDG 2 for 3 on their attempts to make a play, those two successes being those dives. LGD 0 for 2. When all this is going on in top lane, LGD take a mountain. At 15 minutes, JDG go 2-0 in mid. Then they go top lane again to get a kill. This time just a pick. JDG then take a cloud. 19 minutes, LGD get a kill in bot 1-0. However, in the mid lane, we have the top matchup, in mid lane because everybody's in bot. And 369 would solo kill Fearness outright. At 20 minutes, this means JDG are up 10-4 and 8k gold. They then end up winning a fight 4-1. Kanavi with a double to secure Baron at 21 minutes, giving them a 10.5k gold lead. And then at 24 minutes, LGD decide to try and take a cloud to go to Cloud Soul Point, but can't defend their base. JDG ending 4-1, 369 with a double. Final score of that one, 18-6. So 14-7, 21-6, 18-6 are the scores of these games. JDG ending on the power play in Game 3. We expected JDG to win. I mean, I probably was a little hyperbolic and exaggerated when I said LGD need to pray. I am surprised that Fearness was able to do so well in Game 1. It almost makes me think that 369 kind of underestimated what Fearness could do, because the way that 369 responded in Game 2 and Game 3 was in a big way. It's not Yag, it's Yaji. He was okay in mid, I guess, against Yagao. I mean, it was kind of just like an whatever. Really, LGD, I mean, I think they won Game 1 because JDG didn't respect them. I think that was just a classic case of someone not respecting another team, because LGD really had nothing for him in Game 2 and Game 3. Tried to slow play it. They couldn't make anything happen. Their plays were unsuccessful. They really just couldn't get any momentum going. Series 2 between Top and Team World Elite was definitely one-sided. Game 1 went the distance, though, 41 minutes, a back-and-forth affair. At 4 minutes, Team Wii would open this up 3-1 in the river. Shie with a double. If you remember my sneak peek video yesterday, I said they had to play through mid to have a chance, and they did in Game 1 by getting him on a Talia and getting him a couple kills early, getting him an opportunity to get ahead. However, Knight would overtake him and then become MVP of this series. Top would then go to top lane at 8 minutes. When they did that, Team Wii took an Infernal, and laning phase would end at 15 minutes. Team Wii up 3-2. Gold is close. During laning phase, Top were 1 for 3 on their attempts to make a play. Team Wii 0 for 1. Wii would then take a cloud, and then at 19 minutes, Top would win a fight in the jungle 5-1. Knight with a triple on Ari. So between 8 and 19 minutes, we had no kills. And then that would happen once again, a very long drought with no kills between 19 and 27 minutes. During this window of 8 minutes, Top would take 2 oceans and extend a gold lead. At 27 minutes, Team Wii would go bot lane and get a pick, which allowed them to get Prio over the Baron, which they forced and were punished for. So at 27 minutes, we go bot, get a kill. They then go take the Baron, but Top reset, get to the Baron, are able to win a team fight after 2-0. Gold is tied, and now only a couple members of Team We have the Baron. During the Baron, Top get a couple kills in the jungle, which allow them to go to Ocean Soul Point. 34 minutes is an exchange of kills in bot, and then we get 2 kills in the jungle, which allows them to go set up for Baron a second time. They would do this again, the same thing that happened last time. We take a Baron, but they can't get away. Top winning a fight 3-1 after, Wayward with a double. World Elite only has a 1.5k gold lead at this time, and at 35 minutes, that might as well be nothing. Top are up 15-9 at this time. Knight is 6-1-6. Xie is 5-3-4. So the mid laners have 11 of the 24 kills at this moment. Top then take Ocean Soul during this Baron, as Team We decide to take a mid inhib instead. Big mistake. 41 minutes, Top would then take a Baron themselves, winning a fight 4-0. Afterwards, Wayward with a double to end. Final score 19-9. Top 1-for-1 on the power play. We 0-for-2. So a back and forth game where probably Team We, their macro was all over the damn place, forcing 2 Barons when they shouldn't have, and also then blowing your second Baron and allowing Top to get Ocean Soul was a few mistakes. But Xie was good in mid for them, and that was really all you could say. Game 2, definitely more one-sided. Top taking Ocean before we had first blood at 8 minutes, where Wayward would outplay a top dive by Team We 1-for-1. Then Top would attempt a dive themselves in that lane 2 minutes later, where World Elite would outplay it. So both teams taking a trip to top lane and failing. 12 minutes, Top would take a mountain, winning a fight 4-0. Knight and Jackie Love with doubles. This would allow them to get to the end of laning phase at 15 minutes, up 3k gold in a 6-2 lead. During laning phase, Top attempted that one dive and it was a failure, where Team We attempted 2 and failed both. 16 minutes, Top would win a fight in the river 3-0, Knight with a double. Top would then go to Hextech Soul Point before 20 minutes. So similar to actually Game 1 with LGD, Top were just stacking Drakes. Knight would solo kill BB at 20 minutes. Then they would get a couple kills in the jungle. That would allow them to get Baron at 21 minutes, 9.5k gold lead. At this point, Top are up 12-3. Knight is 5-0-3 on the Ahri. Gave him Ahri both games. I don't know why they did that. So they're down 22 minutes. Top win a fight in the river 3-0. Jackie Love with a double. They then take Hextech Soul and on the other side of the rift, Wayward would solo kill Kadaya and then get washed out 1-for-1. 24 minutes, Top win a fight in mid 3-0. Tien with a double as they push to end with the power play over. And Team We would fight around their nexus a bit after being exposed. Bubu with a double, but Jackie Love would respond with a double of his own to end. Final score 23-7. Top respond after their loss to JDG in a big way. I did say yesterday, when it came to Top, they had to figure out what they were going to do in bot lane, whether it was find a plan F or to pick a bot lane in the first rotation, and they decided to do the latter, securing Ezreal in both games before the second ban phase, because just like JDG did earlier in the week, Team We tried to ban out Jackie Love. They banned out 3 AD carries outright to force Top to have to do something about it. And they responded, which was good. That was a simple fix, but it needed to be done. They couldn't figure it out during the first series against JDG, though. So, comment down below. What do you think of these series? How do you think Top looks? How do you think JDG looks dropping a game to LGD? If you were to compare LGD and Team We, which one do you think is better? I think both of these teams are definitely lower than play. I don't even think I really have them in the playoff discussion right now. But nevertheless, like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Stay tuned for later today, where I'm going to have my what's today? I think my Cloud9 video comes out today. I'm deciding between Liquid or Cloud9. Earlier today, my Rogue video came out for LEC, so if you missed that, you can watch that. And before tonight's over, my League of Legends sneak peek will come out, where I go over the win conditions, like I just mentioned, for Top and Team Wii, for the 2 series in the LPL, and we have opening day for the LCK tomorrow as well. So this video will be much longer. We're looking at probably twice as long, so stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching.